You're going to hear this a lot from us. Miles matter with the forecast with Hurricane Dorian. Now, the slight shift to the east is better news for us, but a slight shift to the west, only by a few miles, could mean big changes in our local weather when we're dealing with wind. Now, when we're dealing with wind in a hurricane, you see the maximum sustained winds. Those are just confined to the eye. They're not for the entire hurricane. Think of the winds within a hurricane kind of like tiers. Hurricane force winds go out 40 miles from the center of the storm. 60+ mile-an-hour winds stretch 70 miles out from the center of the storm, and then tropical storm force winds will stretch upwards of 120 miles out from the center of the storm. Again, the eye, though, is the strongest of part of the storm. It's the heart of a hurricane, and that's what we're going to be closely watching with this forecast. Now, there have been some indications that some model runs keep that eye a little bit further to the east. There have some indications keep bringing it a little bit closer to the first coast. So there is that uncertainty, but if we follow the official track from the National Hurricane Center, most of the first coast as of now likely going to be tropical storm force to maybe 60+ mile-an-hour winds. But if a slight shift to the west could bring those hurricane force winds closer to home. So something we're going to closely monitor with this forecast, and our next update comes in from the National Hurricane Center at 2 a.m. We'll keep you posted around the clock.